Welcome back to another boring everyday what's going on video with a amazing pun for a title. This will be the one video that I have that actually has decent lighting. Still the same shitty audio though, so don't look forward to that. So, I don't know if you could tell from the title, but today I'm just going to be doing some yard work out at my mom's house. There's a lot of like random things that need done in the yard that I'm going to be going through and getting everything cleaned up so that way I can get it mowed and whatnot. Okay, so some of the projects that I'm going to be doing today is my dad, he had a bunch of these like flower boxes type thing, which this one here and a lot of the other ones, they're kind of rotted. So I'm going to take them out, and then there's only a couple that I'm going to save, so that way if mom wants to plant some more flowers or whatever, she can still do that. So that's one thing. This right here is an old Christmas manger scene that my dad made for my mom. And then she has all the figurines that go in there. And I'm not sure why, but one year we left it up after Christmas, and then it just never got taken down, and that was like 5 years ago. And then there are random bits of like trash, and you know, there's a bunch of these like stakes throughout the yard that I need to go through and pick up. Random boards for like construction of like flower boxes and things like that. There are a ton of buckets randomly placed everywhere. There's a bunch of like dead like vines and old trees and bushes and things that have died. I'm gonna go through and take those also down to the big burn pile that we have. I'm not sure if I'll get to this today, but there is this tree here that's got a lot of really low hanging branches that need trimmed. And then there's a really pretty flowering tree over here that always flowers around Easter time like it is. And it's got a bunch of low hanging branches that need trimmed. There's a handful of stakes back here that need pulled up, but there are also a couple of actual plants that are blooming back there that I helped my dad plant last year. There's some blackberries that actually made it. So those I'll definitely be keeping. But some of the stuff that like didn't make it, like there's a couple of the blackberry plants that look like they didn't make it. Anyways, stuff like these buckets just hanging out everywhere. There's some random flower pot soil that he's taken down. Broken tote, broken buckets. So you guys get the basic idea. So I am just going to go ahead and get started on all of that. I'm going to get hopefully most of that stuff done and get at least the front half of the yard mowed. I'll put some of this stuff back here because I don't know about today, but I'll have to get all this stuff cleaned up too. Trying to maximize the time that I have and do as much as I can. Let's see if I can't find a wheelbarrow. Sorry, I'm a little winded from pulling this heavy wheelbarrow. Whew! So, last summer I was helping Dad with some stuff, and we were getting some stuff out of the shed. And I look over, and there is a possum. It was right by this tree here. So I told my dad about it, and I was like, Dad, there's a possum over there. I don't know if it's just playing dead or it is dead. So my dad picks up this rock, and he throws it at the possum, which then lets out a really loud hiss and just lays back down. But anyways, I'm just coming over here in this area, and I found this skeleton. So apparently it was very much not playing dead. Sorry, little guy. spider scared me. Yeah, you just hide right there, buddy. Yes! Did it without it breaking beforehand. This big bonfire that we pretty well always have. We usually burn it off every fall, and one of the last times we burned it off, it was me, Mom, and Dad, probably a couple years ago. It was fall time and I came out here and we were gonna do a bonfire. I was working on getting the fire started for a while, and it had been raining and everything, so Dad was like, "You're not gonna be able to get that thing going." And I worked on it and worked on it, and they were just sitting over there on the picnic table. I was just dancing around being silly, saying I was gonna get that fire going. And then finally got it going, and I kept telling Dad, see, I told you so. Told you I was gonna get that fire going. I guess it's because me and my dad, whenever I would come over here each week, we would work on random projects, like doing sometimes inside stuff and doing repairs, and sometimes we would be outside just doing yard work that I hated doing. But I always told him, "You're lucky I love you so much, because I wouldn't just do this for anyone." And last year, I helped him plant those blackberries that I showed earlier. And I always helped him plant all of his garden stuff, and then whenever it was the next year, I would help him, rip out all the dead plants and then replant new stuff. And I always hated doing it, but I guess now that I'm doing it without him, a lot of the yard work and things, it's just really got me thinking about him. I don't know if the pain ever really fades. It's been 8 months and it still hits me whenever I don't really expect it. I keep just thinking that he's going to be walking around outside and tell me to stop lollygagging. I disrupted some waspies. Be right back. Oh yeah. Wrong way. It's fine. It's fine. Oh dear God, maybe it's not fine. Cool. Well, I didn't get everything done, but I got most of the yard mowed. I got the manger thing taken down. A lot of the like buckets and trash taken out. Got a couple of these trees trimmed. Didn't get to all these because, man, that's a lot more work than you would think, just trimming the branches. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of boring content. Just doing a little bit of everyday tasks and whatnot and getting stuff done and just recording it. Kind of fun. So yeah, if you guys like this video, leave a thumbs up, leave a thumbs down, subscribe if you want. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.